vulnerability in leadership, I think, is really important. I think, as I maybe said to you before, I always had this thing that success shows my strength and weakness is a failure. And I think that made me hard to read, and it also made it hard for other people to look at me and go, that is attainable, right? Because maybe she doesn't make mistakes, she's a bloody robot, she's a bloody, I can't be her, even though all these things sound amazing, right? And I think I was more focused on that, more focused on we have to keep up appearances, we have to build the facade that it's all okay because anything else is not good enough. And I think learning to remove those barriers and let people in a little bit was golden. And I think sometimes when I see people do that in their 20s, early 20s, I say to myself, wow, that's awesome, because it took me a while to get vulnerable and to get open. But I feel that is one of the strongest parts probably now of my leadership style. I hope. But absolutely that would be one thing I think I would have said to myself, to be okay with letting people in to see the cracks and to see the weaknesses. And I think people along the way have helped me, certainly my husband. One of the things I always remember he said to me at the beginning of our relationship was, I want to see you. I want to see your cries. I want to see your tears. It's okay. And I was like, what? I was like, okay. I want to see all parts of you. And I think when you can give someone an in into your life, when you can give someone an in into the fears that you have, it bonds you. It kind of makes you be way more connected. It makes you fall in love because you're telling me that you trust me to be myself, to be completely me. And I think that's the thing that I would have. I mean, I think to myself, all the things that I do now, the speaking, the coaching, it takes a level of vulnerability. And I think maybe sometimes what route would I have gone if I started doing, like, being much more open earlier on in my career? But that's probably the key thing I would say.